The
The algorithm.
For the
Doing that.
We're not recommending that 480p video to anyone. God.
That
Right.
is true.
So, we finished case 4 last time.
Yay!
Hey.
So we had kind of come more or less to the conclusion, and we confirmed it then last time that Callisto was the one who had indeed was the one what done the killing.
Yes.
So we confronted her, and then she put herself forward as the Yatagarasu, and so there's kind of a bit of a whole confusion, and we actually had the conversation with Kay once we came out of the flashback that
Just been disassociating for literal weeks.
Yeah, it's fine.
Well, no, she couldn't possibly be the Yatagarasu because Byrne
She's a
Faraday
baby.
was the Yatagarasu. So Kay has kind of took it upon herself to follow on Byrne's legacy. And now we're going to move on to our 5th and final case.
Yes.
Turnabout Ablaze.
Beginning of the end. Let's
go.
Like we haven't got an entire second game after this.
Yeah. Well, wrap up with this game, I guess.
So the timeline. Oh no, let this play first.
2 cards, one of the Black Raven and one of the White Raven. Just like in Game of Thrones. A country torn in 2. One to the west and one to the east, just like in Game of Thrones. When those which were split are made whole again, the truth will reveal itself. Animation.
Yeah. Maybe I should have kept it on 60.
Animation.
Fire!
Awesome.
Come
It's the Yatagarasu. He's here and he's doing awesome.
Oh shit!
This always seems to fucking happen. You, accursed Yatagarasu. Kay! You! Always seems to
8
fucking happen to
hours
me for some
earlier.
reason.
Now that's
Well,
a good for you.
I'm sure having a lovely day in my high prosecutor's office, drinking my tea.
Yeah, there's no fire
I'm
here.
I'm sure today will go swimmingly for me.
You have like.
It will be
Why do you
another
keep a spare?
Why do you
keep a spare jacket on the wall?
It's my very first ever jacket, with the one I made my debut in.
Why? Just in case you spill your tea?
Just in case,
I see.
In case of emergencies, break for spare cravat.
Hey, that's what catches your eye, not this lovely.
Additional spare cravat.
Nonsense bit.
It's an arrangement.
Additional spare.
So the time, as I was about to elaborate on, the timeline of Ace Attorney investigations is very weird.
God, he's got a full-on fucking tea station there.
Oh God, yes.
God, that's like something to aspire to.
So yeah, the timeline quite weird. So we have.
I really like the idea that he's got like loads of snacks as well. Like, has he got tins? Are they like?
Yeah, I think it's. No, I think it's water.
Sorry,
it's like cans of water.
Oh.
There we go.
Can we talk about the timeline now, please?
Maybe.
What is happening?
Go on.
Why does his flat not have a cravat?
Edgeworth's office is highly aspirational. Even with the cravat flower arrangement. Like, I'd take that if I could get everything else.
Can I speak now?
The timeline.
Yes, the timeline. It's quite weird. So, you have the first case, which was us wandering in on the murder that Jack Portsman committed. Right?
In
We
this very
then-
office.
Flashback to 2 days before that, which is the events on Miles's flight home from Jingfa. Oh, no, sorry, not from Jingfa, from what's the other place?
Virginia? Was he in?
Virginia, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
We then it keeps going linearly. We go on to the events of the kidnapping and the hostage situation at Gatewater.
Mm-hmm.
We then flash back to 7 years ago to Miles and Co's first meeting with Kay, and now we're back to the events that were after the first case.
This makes perfect sense.
Yep.
So this is the morning after the shooting of Buddy.
Yes. Jack Portsman's been arrested. Gumshoe's innocent. Hooray.
Yeah, this is definitely how time should have worked in this game.
It
It's
is very, very
Choices were made.
choices were made, yes, indeed.
the only other game I can think of like that is like Dual Destiny, so it's a bit weird timeline. But not
Yes.
as weird as this.
It's alright. Now that we're finally back on track. Let's see.
Yes. We are now caught up with the timeline.
We are.
Sorry. It's so nice, almost dreamlike, to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea. I shall hope nothing comes to disturb my tranquility, especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been.
This game is solely responsible for me disagreeing with every single iteration of Miles in voice acting terms that portrays him as American. Because there is no earthly way that is a British gentleman. Fuck off.
On my return flight, I was dragged into a case.
Oh, darn it.
Gosh darn it, another murder.
Jesus.
On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. Extra Britishing to course correct. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewater landfill park. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office.
And you
I've had a
dissociated in the
fucking
past
day
for a
of it. Along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago.
Oh, yes, there was another thief that day. That's right.
I'm so fucking tired.
He's probably had like a collective 5-hour sleep in the past
Yep.
few days.
How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back?
The Ace Attorney timeline only
Well-
has these 2 weeks open.
At least I have today. All I ask is that I be allowed to spend it quietly.
He would not, indeed, be allowed to spend quietly.
Oh god.
God, I've got to say them.
I've got. What is Kay's voice? It's big. Big, I tell you.
Mm-hmm. I'm not making that joke.
Hey. I kind of want to make the joke though. You said you don't make the joke. Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's the enthusiasm?
Okay, I am so fucking tired. And suddenly the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind.
The fragility of the who now? What are you talking about? Fragility of dreams? Come on, let me know. A fake Yatagarasu isn't just going to find himself, you know.
Well, if you must know, it's possible I was paid a visit last night by your fake.
Say what?
Unfortunately for us, the thief
so-
managed...
That we don't get a flashback to. The thing that happened like 5 cases ago. You expect us to remember that?
You get to see the picture. That's it.
Just the picture. What more?
Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay.
What's with you today?
The fuck was that? Sorry, there was a loud noise.
Oh,
Good.
concerning.
I'm hoping that was nothing. I'm gonna assume it was nothing.
Yeah, it's probably best bet.
Are you sure you're not sleep talking to me right now? Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see.
And that is?
A little.
Look, I got a bag now.
Yeah.
Take a look at this.
Have a look.
God.
Oh,
On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. That's quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I imagine there's a lot of dirty secrets to choose from.
Yadagarasu's sense card to embassy. Daily Express. Evening edition.
I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this.
The date the card mentions is today.
Today?
Come on, we gotta hurry. We'll be late.
You appear to have mistaken me for another lawyer.
I don't know your lawyers.
you're the only one.
I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating?
Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today? Man,
I've had a trying few
war score
fucking
today.
days, Kay.
Anyway,
I'm not.
I've got really good vocabulary, and you didn't say anything about the word choice. I'm a little bit reluctant. I'm gonna forget about it.
I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up.
Oh, then you should get wound up too. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman.
You mean Ms. Yu?
Yeah, the murderer.
The woman who killed Kay's father, Ben Faraday, 7 years ago. Another flashback.
Oh, there it
Well,
is.
this time we actually get to see her do it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's when she killed Edgeworth.
I'd bring a
And
tiny gun.
that's when I was killed to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never recovered from being killed.
Callisto Yu.
Walked it off.
She claimed to be the great thief Yatagarasu, and then disappeared from the courtroom.
She makes me so mad, the phony. Everyone knows that the real Yatagarasu would never send someone like a calling card. Until a company's underhanded dealing... Until a company's underhanded dealings are made public, the target is always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagarasu so awesome.
It does make sense to not give people a warning.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's why we don't do it.
Otherwise, they'll be looking for you.
Yeah.
Or they'd have time to shred all of their important documents.
That too.
I've seen Succession. I know how this goes. The Yatagarasu's card that's shown in this article looks to me as though it could be genuine.
See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. If this isn't a clue that that woman's involved, then nothing is. I'm gonna tighten my gloves. Hello, Mr. Edgeworth. Out the door you go.
Can I at least finish my tea?
No, fuck your tea.
Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go.
Like finishing my tea.
Like finishing my fucking tea, exactly. There's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office. It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why.
What's up? Any reason why you're boring a hole for the newspaper with your eyes?
No reason at all.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. Seeing as how you is also someone of special nature to me, I agree there is some merit to be found in investigating this.
Way he speaks.
I knew you'd come around.
Alright, I guess we're fucking off then.
Off
Let's
to
go.
the Theatrum Neutralis. Neutralis.
Neutralis, I think I had to write the first one.
Yeah.
By the light
Thy darkest day.
of this
Right,
night's glorious
sorry.
moon.
Ready to embark on our nightly outing.
This is where our tale begins. God.
What is happening?
If I can do that again, I'm going to go more peach. What a coincidence. I am having the fucking time of my life. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held in such an elegant theatre inside a foreign embassy? Okay, this is great. I'm so happy right now.
The climax was really awesome. Steel Samurai Sushi Slice! I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out.
I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television.
I have to say though, this embassy is set up kind of funny. Like, you don't usually have a theater in an embassy. Is that like, is it weird to say? Or... I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building. That's also
I'm
kind
sure
of
there's
weird.
nothing absolutely wrong with that. Well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special. Even this theatre is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries. Which means somebody is about to be murdered in it.
So let me
I
get
see you've played Knifey Spoony before.
That's not a knife. This is
is
a
a
knife.
So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom. Oh God, the Kingdom of Alabast, right?
Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well.
Seems that way. You know what I'm really into? The Giant Ninja.
Heresy.
Take that back, you fiend!
Heresy.
The Republic of... Oh my god, why do I get all the names?
I think it's either Babel or Babel.
Babal.
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 That's how I
The
always
Republic
pronounced
of
it.
Babal is sponsoring a jamming ninja stage show. That's something for fangirls like me. We've totally got to see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. Except for you being fucking gay as hell for the Steel Samurai.
And your point is?
Then you gotta do this for me too.
Mm,
German Ninja Show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai Show's rear end!
Fine, but I will make notes.
But on what? Jesus.
You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja.
Whatever gave you that impression?
I don't know.
So anyway, up to the event. What's it called again?
There's about to be a murder in this theatre, the show.
Yeah, but still up to be murdered in this
The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babel Goodwill Jubilee.
versus.
The small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babal.
A and B. Country A. Country B.
These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature. And it was called the Principality of C.
Yes. A, B, and they used to be C.
The Principality of Cadofia. This is set up like an exam for some reason.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Not that country again. It's come up already. Something about a Cadopian embassy.
Is everything alright?
Oh.
Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
I'm just having a horrible flashback.
Well, we're on both.
Yes,
Oh gosh,
yes,
we have
I'm-
another one. The last one last
I'm
week.
all right. I'm all right. Moving on. After a period of civil unrest. Sorry.
Evil
Yeah.
unrest.
Uh-huh.
Putting it very delicately there, Edgeworth. The country split in two, though signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flower and butterfly motifs to this day.
Flower and a butterfly.
Yeah, that's come up
Oh.
before, isn't it? Cadothia. Yes. The KG8 incident. And what was referred to as the second KG8 incident. It's a really good angle of that man. He looks great. His hair looks really good. In which an embassy staff member was murdered.
I hope they use this photo of me.
Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Cadothia. In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Atagarasu still sent a calling card here. What could it all mean?
Who knows? I don't fucking care.
Do you think I
Um,
could get one of those pamphlets?
Probably. Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something. You got that face on?
Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again?
You kind of zoned out. You need to stop zoning out. The last one lasted for weeks. I'm kind of worried about you.
The amount of times I've had traumatic experiences and have been, knocked out. I probably have some sort of brain damage.
Probably. You should probably get that seen to by a doctor.
Probably
Yes.
layers upon layers of repressed trauma.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Man needs to see a therapist.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he probably does. I think he just doesn't say anything to them.
Yeah.
Probably.
He just sits there.
I'm so good at therapy, he says.
You're going to sit there in silence the entire time, and I will not tell you anything. Okay, goodbye.
If you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyway, we were talking about the Alabast versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee. Why is it called versus? I thought this was a Goodwill Jubilee.
Yes, about that.
The two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other. But supposedly, they've been trying really hard to make up recently. It's kind of like when your boyfriend, steals your cat and then doesn't give her back, but then, he realizes that you were the one who kind of got all the food and did all the chores, so tries to come crawling back to you. And you kind of want to stay together for the sake of the cat, but also he's kind of a dick, so you're kind of torn on what to do. Like that.
Very specific example.
It's not relevant anyway. That's why they decided to hold this.
If that's the case, then why the verses?
Oh god.
Well, both countries claim to own the real Premiducts. Oh my god, why are there so many
Yeah.
fucking names? The real Premiducts. Premiducts? Premiducts.
Ducks? Oh, yeah.
I'd say Primiducts.
I thought maybe Primadoo when I was a kid, but I don't
Yeah.
Yeah.
How
That's
do you want
enough.
it? Yeah.
A national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal, and I'm definitely
no,
sure that will
two
cause no
statues.
tensions at all.
know.
Okay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your feeling desires?
I have never succumbed to my feeling desires, and I'll let you show you this wallet to prove it. Definitely not yours. Anyway. Well, when it comes to treasure,
Just
I
taking
can't
my
help
decoy
myself.
wallet.
You
My
know
real
that.
wallet is a steel samurai one.
Yeah.
Of course it is, you fucking nerd.
Ugh, she better be saying that in jest.
Hey, you can read your body language, you know, and you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you.
I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place. Let's
Deal.
walk around.
Samurai.
Heck yeah!
Pamphlet.
Pamphlet. There are pamphlets about the two embassies here on this table.
Three dimensions.
And a giant wall.
Yeah.
Still looks weird to me.
The country split into two a few years back, and they've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since.
Oh, our country's split into two. Let's just. We've got this embassy here. We might as well
I
split
feel
it down
like
the
Put a
middle.
big wall.
I
like,
feel like that's a good solution somehow.
yeah.
It saves having to get another building.
also, like, I mean, like, it's a bit questionable when you consider the size of the original embassy. Like,
I wonder what real life country this is referencing.
Hmm.
I guess we'll never know.
you'll never ever know.
Oh? I guess it's because they don't have the money to build two separate ones, huh?
I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. Although it probably is. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these.
Stuck into the pages of my organize.
In it goes. Oh, goodness.
Thief.
What is all that habumba? Oh, God.
It's the Seal Samurai! And he's got his son, the Iron Infant!
I forgot. I forgot
The
about
Iron Infant.
this. Ugh.
The lesser known sequel to the Iron Giant.
Be
Ugh.
Good shit.
Edgeworth be normal challenge.
Edgeworth, be normal.
Difficulty
Please
impossible.
be normal.
There it
Oh my
is.
god, he's got a frown!
Do you think I could
Oh,
get him
you-
to sign this pamphlet?
You really want him to sign the pamphlet,
Yes.
don't you? Yeah, you can try. You can do it. I believe in you.
May I... may I speak with you for a second?
Oh god, this is going to be painful.
Oh, God. It's the Steel Samurai.
In the
He's so painful.
in the Ace Attorney stage play, it's like a Steel Samurai stage show, and the characters are there to watch it. And when Edgeworth walks in to sit in the audience, he's trying to hide his face from Phoenix. Like, don't perceive me here.
Don't believe me.
But also,
Oh, I
I'm
love
not
that.
leaving.
I think my favorite running gag on the live shows is the Steel Samurai ringtone. he does a little dance to it every time.
Oh, Edgeworth.
He's like Mitasuji. God. Oh 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 God.
Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for?
I'm not glaring. This is my normal face. Please excuse me. It's just I've never seen a superhero up close before. I'm Steve's. Oh my goodness.
It looks like he's written something down for you. Is it please stop
I'm going
being
to be
weird?
extremely normal about this.
How normal are you going to be about this?
Man, I think he just got rejected. Like,
Sweet Jesus. Okay.
Right.
To Edgeworth from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Neo-Old Tokyo.
I think that's the weirdest rejection I've ever read. God damn. Wow. Pretty cool that you got him, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
I will treasure this the rest of my life.
Were you
Hey, wait a second! I just saw her in the background.
Did you? Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. the Steel Samurai. I love you.
Please. Oh my god.
The
Mr. Steel Samurai, the Mr. Rollers waiting for
And there appears to be someone being shifty in the corner as well. Now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the kingdom of Alabast to shake the ambassador's hand. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries tonight, rather, can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our own country as well.
Japanifornia.
Hey, whatever country this is.
Yep, this is the country. There he goes, off to spread goodwill to the world. Edward, please stop sniffing that up.
He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador, doesn't he?
That's her heart is so, like, shifty.
She's fully just having a panic attack in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to choose just like a shit voice for every single NPC?
Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera.
Oh, it's her speech. She's the reporter. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
In just a few
Hang on.
seconds, the Gem and Ninja stage show is set to begin. After the show, the Gem and Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal. He's set to meet with the ambassador of Babal at that time.
We gotta get back to our seats.
Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas.
Absolutely blown off.
Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry. If you miss a second of the German News' awesome playing, I will never forgive you.
I'm a big fan of this. Alright, I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay?
You fucking nerds.
Whole show, like,
Hey,
Steel
it's
Samurai
the
could've done
same.
that
It's the same people who normally go to the court.
better.
Yeah. Damn.
Well, I could listen to a Ninja Marked for Death's lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice! Now that's the Jammin' Ninja's greatest weapon.
Ninja's supposed to be silent.
You're an asshole. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes, yes.
Good, it's true.
Damn.
2 pieces of Jammin' Ninja merchandise over there. I've gotta have them. Give me your wallet.
Especially when the hair sticks start selling exclusively at these shows, and then maybe I could stop using this key to hold my hair up.
Oh yeah, you've got a giant key in your head.
They're exactly like the ones the heroine, Princess Misora, wears in her hair.
Anyway,
Anyway? Hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
yes.
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Yatagarasu will be making an appearance tonight, and I'm fucking exhausted, Kay.
Mostly. Fuck.
Most likely, it was simply a prank.
Hey, Snow the Yatagarasu will show.
But I thought you said that the Yatagarasu doesn't send calling cards.
Yeah, I did, but
I figured from the very beginning this would wind up being a wild goose chase.
I-
But I heard they were doing a Steel Samurai show, so I came anyway.
that card she sent was a genuine fake calling card.
Please examine the contradiction inherent in your statement.
Don't fucking tell me about contradictions, okay? It
A
works.
genuine fake?
How can I word this? The Yatagarasu's mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark.
Yeah, it's a very nice badge you got on.
Yes, very
Yeah,
nice
it's
badge
really
and a nice scarf.
We've stuck with it for a while. You get it now?
Oh,
No.
We've got a problem.
Uh-oh.
The Yatagarasu has been spotted in Alabast.
What?
You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? So you finally show yourself, you phony.
Hey, no.
Hey.
sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter.
I'll never take you alive! I just waltzed through with that one.
Will that one come through again?
If you don't have you to let me through, my phony is going to escape.
Okay, a country's embassy is considered part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country...
Mr. Edgeworth, I don't have a passport. I'm going to run through the ball and climb over the wall into Alabast.
Please don't. You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another...
I thought you were Joe.
Kay, are you listening to me? Young lady,
Hey, for today.
as your father, I expressly forbid it.
Yes, and welcome.
Somebody stop her, anyone!
The bar's like,
Jesus.
please come in.
Yeah, hi, come join us.
The open air stage.
That fire sounds like fire.
Oh my god.
It sounds a bit like fire.
Oh god. I'm so tired. Kay, where are you? Kay? Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence.
I got trapped in the basement with you.
Oh,
You think I got
God.
over that wall?
Ugh. The roof is on fire.
Fire! This is too big for us to handle.
It looked like the Yatagarasu came to the ball too.
Shit.
Well, shit.
Ah!
Ah. It's the moment.
It's the moment. It's the moment from the thing we saw.
Foreshadowing.
Mhm.
You accursed Yatagarasu! Kay! You had better be alright, wherever you are.
I'm fine. I just
I'm
stopped
worried
getting
everything.
A reveal that, you know. Oh.
Oh, she's
Oh.
fine.
Yep.
Fine is very
Because you're being
subjective.
hassled by the mean lesbian. I told you, it wasn't me.
You know.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my.
Oh my god. There's so many stairs. And I can't use the lift. And only the firefighter can use the lift. Kay! Are you alright?
Shouts like an old man.
Why do you
when he's
sound like
tired
your
as
lungs
well.
are giving up? Do I look like to you? Now can you do something about this woman?
Gumshoe.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this?
Well, sir, it's, this.
Oh, it's that very handsome man from the paper.
Oh.
He's very dead.
Hmm.
It wasn't me!
Well, clearly it wasn't. You have no blood spatter on you.
He was already dead when I got here!
Someone who cut his throat like that, the tutorial spray would have definitely covered your hands, even if you were standing quite far away from him. So, clearly it was not you.
Duh. I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open air sea.
A suspicious person.
Suspicious person.
A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, and then into here, and then lost sight of them. But I just know that that person is the one who did it.
What are you so worked up over? There is no reason for you to be this loud.
Fuck up.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but your Agent Lang, please stop. Correct me if you're wrong, but your Agent Lang's secretary. Yes? Sheena, I believe your name is, correct? And if you were making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed that crime. Is that also correct? You refuse to answer.
Serious now.
I don't need to answer. Oh. You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority.
Hey, pal! What the heck does what you just said mean? If it happened here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction. The end.
We are in an embassy.
And seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate whatever we'd like.
We are in an embassy. Unfortunately, Detective, embassies are a different matter.
Huh?
This office is considered to be the part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here defaults to the control of the Babalese government and the Babalese law, and I wonder who's in charge of that fucking thing. Just listen out for the music. Giving them exclusive extraterritorial.
Extraterrestrial.
I'm trying not to say that. Giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights.
Extraterrestrial rights. Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there?
Oh, I forgot about this.
Oh,
I knew you were a Boulder. I knew you were a Boulder.
Gumshoe. Oh,
Sorry,
No.
we need to send a screenshot to Punky.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, she'll love it.
Right.
Basically, our country's laws do not apply inside the embassy of another country. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments. We might cause diplomatic incident. Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place. Which means we can do little here in this situation.
No way, sir.
Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home. Oh,
Mr. Edgeworth.
look, I know he's on his way.
Hey, you're not Edgeworth?
Oh,
That's so dumb.
I genuinely forget who this is.
I'm assuming it's Yang.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it's him.
Is it my terrible but sexy boy?
I genuinely don't know either.
Well, let's
'Cause I
press
don't-
say.
Immediate instinct tells me it's not Yang.
Oh, okay.
Or Lang, I should
May-
say.
Same,
be.
yeah.
Fraulein.
Okay, so allow me to bring
Is
the
it
investigation.
is it Francisca?
Hmm.
Yeah!
Yeah.
It is.
Miss Van Karma! Yay!
Thank God, I thought you were that stupid motherfucking Interpol bastard man.
I know he's a bastard fan, but he's very cute.
No, he's not. Shut up.
Yeah.
Okay, just because you have anything for spiky hair.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
Just tell him you like him already. Just
Shut
tell him
up!
about it. Oh my god.
It's a way to draw Francisca.
Ambassador Polino, I truly appreciate how you. Oh god, I sound Russian. I don't know.
The Ambassador Polino.
Ambassador Polino.
I
Ambassador
truly
Polino.
appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation.
Please accept my apologies.
Okay, we're in. Ambassador Polino, I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation.
This guy.
Oh, he's gorgeous. Look at him. Wow.
Oh, he's so fancy.
He's beautiful. What a beautiful man.
Luscious locks, the hands, the butterfly pin.
It's just gorgeous.
Anyone in particular like
I
Heleno?
can't decide if I want to be this guy or if I want to be the other guy.
I get what
I
you
get-
mean. It's up to
Because
you.
the other
I
guy
don't
is the
mind.
other guy is so
Okay,
fucking
let-
fun.
I'm happy to do it. Gotta think of a voice.
Now my only thing with that is you're now going to be voicing 3 different
Yeah.
characters in the same.
Oh, free.
Yeah, if Shinar
Oh, I
hangs
forgot.
around.
Sheena as well,
I forgot she was here. In that case, I won't.
I don't mind taking him up.
Go on.
It's you know, yes, really nothing. Manny was my secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly.
I know he's here. Francisco.
There was a boy downstairs. He looked a bit feral.
Oh God.
That fell. I never imagined that I'd meet you here of all places.
Francisco,
I mean,
there
I
is
did
a
a little
steel
bit.
samurai convention happening.
Yes, yes, I
Where
saw
the
the photo
fuck
in your
else would I
wallet.
be?
I saw the photo in your wallet and the posters above your head, and when we were kids. I didn't think you were still into it, but
It's one of, to be fair, it is one of the major established facts about Edgeworth, and he doesn't exactly hide it. He has a steel samurai figurine in his office on full display, and
Yeah.
you know it's one of those ones that like costs hundreds of dollars.
yeah, like that is like a
Like a
special degree.
limited run, special size one. You know the type.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is an embassy, meaning that you have no authority to conduct. What is it?
Ambassador Palano?
Paleno, I've always said it.
Palano. Ambassador Palano.
Hmm.
Immediately give me permission to investigate the scene.
Just do the glare thing. That'll work again. And you are?
I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor.
Oh, he's got
And
the
fellow gay.
the charming smile is on.
Hi.
I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant.
No, you have to be my assistant now.
The assistant?
Miles?
What the heck do you think you're...
Please, I implore you, Ambassador Polanio.
Oh, very well. I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth.
Suck it, Francisca.
I love how Franziska, in spite of this arguably being the one thing that she would ever want ever, for Miles to willingly accept a subordinate position to her, she
This
just
is great.
immediately questions it.
Just like, what the hell?
Yeah, like, this isn't right.
It's like, what the fuck? You do this in my house? In front of my salad?
What did you mean by you'll be Miss Van Karma's assistant?
It means I'll be fetching her frappuccino.
This means I will...
Yeah, I know it by heart.
Like a lot. Like a lot.
I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Francisca's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation.
There we go again, running at the mouth with a aloof expression on your face.
Francisca, please.
I don't know what you're planning quite yet. But at least I do know one thing. That you are now my subordinate. And
There
I
we
can
go.
put you into the light.
Ouch.
Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you, should you have a brain lapse.
Of course, I'll keep that in mind.
You fucking better, it's going to hurt.
If you are done playing games. Right, let's begin the investigation.
I can whip them lesbian if she wants as well.
How
That
kind.
won't be necessary.
Oh, okay. Not gonna lie, this investigation is going to be hard. Okay, bye.
I'm just going to stand here in the corner. Don't mind me.
Just holding Kay,
Just
still
holding
by the
Kay,
hair.
you know.
Yeah. She's kind
Clearly in a very painful position.
Yeah, I
Have
was
a look
going
at
to
her
say,
face.
it doesn't look comfy.
Of course, I have to maintain a hold on the suspect. Otherwise, she might run away. And where would we be then?
This feels like it comes under the torture laws of the law. I don't know what they are. This hurts.
By the way, Detective. I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here?
I mean, yeah.
And are you bleeding? What's going on?
Well, better
That might
late
be your
than never, I
pencil,
guess,
can't
sir.
tell.
Oh, I think that's his pencil.
Yeah,
It's the pencil you've just jammed into your temple.
I was placed on guard duty for the Bobbley's embassy
Oh my God.
embassy today.
Of course you were, Edgeworth.
We have so few police here.
And why are our police guarding an embassy?
That too.
Don't they have enough people to arrest?
Well, on account of the card they got from the Atagarasu, sir.
Enough peaceful protests to inhibit?
They called us up and asked for
The
help.
political commentary.
Enough evidence to plant?
You
Surely they're busy.
like
No, and because we've been searching for the Atagarasu these past 7 years. It was a more or less mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me.
Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has turned out to be, I suppose. It looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again.
Immediately for the jugular.
Look forward to your next salary negotiation. Although it's out of my hands.
But, sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't even be able to buy packet noodles.
Therein lies your problem, Gumshoe. Those things are more expensive than you think.
Ah, we have control. Right, where should we look at the dead guy?
Yes, look
May
at
as
the dead
well.
guy. Oh dear, there's a man T-posing.
he's exerting
So
his authority.
our victim was the secretariat of this embassy, I take it.
Mary Colchin.
I heard that you were a remarkable person, an admirable person. I don't know where I got remarkable from. Very admirable.
The cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. This would never happen to me. Just the way he said that.
We were fortunate that the fire missed most of our victims' body for the most part. Oh my god, I keep messing up these lines, but like very so slightly, so I don't need to redo it technically, but the meaning is still there. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying a hassle.
Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire.
Baller. Pretty baller.
What in the world happened inside this room? That's a cool looking knife.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and/or cranny, especially that knife. Show me the knife.
Ow!
Knife.
Knife. Knife.
Ooh. Pretty. I'll give you a wild fucking guess, Edgeworth. Is this knife the murder weapon? I have to shift down, sorry.
Yeah.
Some preliminary testing has been concluded. According to the results, the blood that matches the victim's... No, I misread that. According to the results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we now know the crime... We now know that we are knife criming.
Knife criming?
Yep.
Criming knife.
Criming with knives. I suppose this means that we now know that the crime was committed with this knife. We have established that the bloody knife was in fact involved in the murder.
Established? Yeah.
This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? That's a big word for Gumshoe.
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
This thing practically screams artsy at me, too. Although it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy.
Maybe you should keep your opinion to yourself, detective.
But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it. Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a back level. Very beautiful.
It is a very nice knife. Very knife.
Very nice. It's very clever. Well done.
Thank you.
Do you notice,
Let's look at that key.
Now, what is that?
It's a key.
This looks familiar.
It's a key.
Mm.
There appears to be something in his pocket. Ah, it's that fucking key again. This key. It can't be. I was just thinking about this.
For a few weeks.
For like
I
a
just
really
spent a
long
few weeks
time.
thinking about this key knife. Isn't this the Yatagarasu's key that was stolen 7 years ago? Francisca, you were a baby, you won't remember.
What? But that's...
Huh? 7 years ago? You mean that case where I was framed, sir?
Yes, one of many.
The multiple places where you were framed, yes.
It's very, very concerning that doesn't narrow it down a lot.
Yes, it's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Which was then stolen by Callisto Yu. I hope
But
she's changed
what?
her getup.
Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? I thought he was killed with a knife. Yeek!
See, at the very least, try to remember the details of the crime you were a suspect in.
Francisca, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Ms. Yu made her escape. Although he could have read up on the notes of the case, I suppose. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of the key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge.
Oh, I feel like the victim right now. All trampled on, sir.
I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... Watch.
I gotta do it myself.
Watch. You watching? You watching?
Yeah, where do I click again?
Animation.
That bit, yeah.
Turn it a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go.
Shocking.
Oh, good. No blood on it. Thank God for that.
Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick.
Yatagorasu's key data, blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Ms. Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade.
I remember this as well. It's a vine motif, isn't it?
Yeah. It looks like two interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade.
Vines, sir? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me. It's one of those six-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs.
Oh, I can sort of see that, yeah.
Vaguely.
I really don't think you can call these stars.
Hmm.
To say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement.
Jesus Christ, stop roasting the poor man. The real question is why was about the real question is why was the Babylese why was the Babylese God damn, it's hard to say. The real question is why was the Babylese embassy secretariat holding this?
While we don't know how Mr. Cochin came to possess this key, we do know that this was stolen by the Atagarasu from the Cadothian embassy.
That's right. Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer.
I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Cadothia.
Why don't you ask Ambassador Palino about what he knows? Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Cadopian ambassador once long ago. You should be able to answer any specific questions you may have.
Well, that's handy.
That's very handy.
Is there anything else we can look at?
There's some water by the desk.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Can't look at it though.
Oh,
Strange.
that's unhelpful.
Maybe just himself. The
Yeah,
state of him.
Him himself.
Sure. It's a knife wound. Well done, me.
Correct. Well done. Oh, I'm saying everything. It's obvious what he was killed with, but I wonder if it's consistent with the rule.
Indeed.
Great.
Right,
Hand,
awesome.
maybe?
Hand.
Oh,
This
no.
man. Where do I know his very distinct hands from?
Just his hands. Only his
it?
hands.
Is that something else? No, that's the knife
It's
wound.
a knife wound.
Yeah. Well, it looks like he's been burned or something. Yes.
Where do I know him from?
Where do you know him from? Okay.
Where
right,
do I know this
I
man
don't think
from?
there's anything else to look at. Rubble? No.
What about
Up
the one
here?
between his legs?
Ahoy.
Ahoy. No.
Examine
looked at
his
that
crotch.
You can examine it. Where do you know him from?
Wow, what's the burden from? Specifically his dick.
Yes, I already checked. That means you've seen everything in the
Sorry.
this scene.
Oh dear.
Well, You've got a T-posing guy. Oh,
Yeah, let's talk to Mr. T-Pose.
sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point.
I'm a subordinate of Ms. Moncama. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access?
Didn't say please. My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site, you got it?
Oh,
And then he like growled. If I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me.
Well, we couldn't have that, could we?
You know, Mr. Edgeworth, I feel really bad for the guy. So why don't we do as he says?
Yes, I suppose we might as well.
Indeed, well, we can't get past there.
He's T-posing too hard.
Can we look at the... No, we can't look at the desk. Okay. Right, so... Excuse me. Hang on.
Oh, stuck.
Hang on, alright,
Stuck
okay,
here
alright.
forever.
We're free now.
Should we check? Oh, the ceiling fan must have fallen from the ceiling.
From where?
The ceiling.
Oh!
Ceiling fan? What do those do?
I'll give you 3 guesses, Edgeworth. Exactly what it sounds like it does. It's a fan, but it's installed on one's ceiling.
Well, if I had one of those in my room, I better go dizzy from staring at it as I slept.
Detective Gumshoe, in the real world, we close our eyes when we sleep.
Jesus Christ. What, that's
yes,
it?
but what if I can't sleep, sir?
Take some fucking insomnia pills, I don't know.
Alright, what should we look at next?
I want to see how Kay's doing. Is she, like, alright? Are you okay? Are you
No!
I'm still right in the way, I'm sorry.
Are you alright? Okay, are you alright? Are you alright, Kay?
Right.
Are you okay?
Oh.
I am going to murder you the second this woman lets me go. You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You think I did it, right?
No. I mean, yes. Of course I
What?
did. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you. For one thing, you're not covered in blood. That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you can. No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident. I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence post-haste. Sheena is fucking terrifying.
Yep.
Yep. There's
Look at
this.
Oh yeah, the safe.
A small personal safe.
So, a few points of interest around.
This was Mr. Kochan's office. So perhaps he stored his most important documents in here.
Ah, of course it's locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without the key.
So we're looking for a key, eh?
Mm.
Hmm.
What we got in the old logic bank? We got butterfly motif on the knife, and there's a safe that's locked.
I don't think we're quite there yet.
What else? What else?
We
Look
can
at
talk. We can talk to the
statue.
man, or look at the statue and then the cowboy memorabilia over there.
Yeah, why not?
And what looked to be other knives.
Because this is a national treasure, can I ask that you please not touch it? I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat.
But there is a possibility that it's related to a murder, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, why don't we give up for now?
I will not have you be my voice of reason, detective.
We can force them to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof.
I suppose I don't have a choice. This must be one of the Prima Duck statues. Prima Ducks statues. One of the golden statues that Kay was talking about earlier. Is it just me, or does this man look like the Steel Samurai? They could be twins, except for that vastly inferior Western sword and armor.
Yes. We'll take that. Thank you very much.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this. Still something on this display rack, sir.
Knives, huh? Although the blades are all that remain of them, unfortunately.
I guess the handles all got burnt off by the fire.
So even the knives fell victim to the fire.
I am very uncomfortable by how you're doing that. Ambassador Palenio, Paleo diet. Are those knives yours?
Italiano.
Why, yes, they are. They're a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of the bar. These butterfly-themed knives, along with Alabast's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe the Babalese ones have been reduced to this state.
Hilariously, not a actual butterfly knife.
A butterfly-like knife.
Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tang of this blade. Pardon?
Tang?
A what now?
Ambassador Palanio. What is... I'm gonna get this man's name wrong on purpose now. Ambassador Palliative Care. What is this not here for?
Please get it out of my face. The knife. Oh, that. It's a feature of these knives wherein you can freely exchange the handles on them. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course.
I see. So these knives were constructed so their handles could be easily removed.
Okay.
Interessante.
The cool
Is
pattern
there
on the
anything
wall
else
here as
to look
well.
at?
Hey, it's another butterfly.
Oh, is that me? I believe
believe
it
so.
is
Oh,
the
sorry.
symbol of the Republic of Babal. A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. It definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism.
God damn it, this goes very hard.
Yes, it does.
Well, I've got a lot of patriotism too, sir. The reason I became a cop in the first place was because I wanted to protect our country.
You may want to, Detective, however, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire.
You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir.
He is really mean. Like, oh my god. I think it's just I think it's just how he shows affection.
Yeah.
Fundamentally
He's just a
broken.
brat.
Alright, let's talk to Mr. Man.
Mr. Man.
There's a good bit in the musical about that. Oh. I can't believe that Manny fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule is. I have no idea how to say my lines or what my schedule for tonight is.
Sounds like you need an organizer. Ambassador Palazzo Vecchio. I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening
What was
to
that
reports. Palazzo Vecchio, it's the town hall of Florence.
Mhm.
Of course.
Oh, cool. Okay,
Listening
so
to reports from the police, that and only that. I ask you to cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well.
You're a rather strong man, aren't you? Fascinating.
Is he hitting on me?
Yeah, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have this. It's my phone number.
Oh
I'm-
yeah, we forgot
No.
about this.
I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe, and I'm also married.
Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Babal.
Besides, your hair's not spiky enough. Now I remember, the Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry.
I still can't decide if he means that in a good way or a bad way.
I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manny Cochin.
He was my secretary, and the I almost said Ember's Secretariat or something. And the Embassy Secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything: accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures.
Oh boy. I'm sorry, did you say printing?
Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So, in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy.
I see. Please excuse my forwardness, however. I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression that I've met him before.
Oh, yes? Since you are of the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG8 incident.
The KG8 incident? I had forgotten about that somehow.
The
You know, like-
defendant.
He zoned out about it for like 3 weeks, and he forgot about it.
The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny.
Again, good picture.
Hmm.
So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case.
It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into this job. He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It really is a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him.
What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations?
We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy think we're a poor nation, can we? So, renovating the embassy is something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is now no longer with us. Okay.
Ambassador Palworld, I was wondering if I might ask you about Cadothia.
Codopia. Alright. What would you like to talk about?
First, I'd like to ask you about this key.
What about this key?
I found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy, is that correct?
Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly.
That's not all about this key. It's also capable of changing into a knife.
Oh! How fascinating!
Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key?
In its knife form, there is a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Codopia.
And how did you... Oh my god, Edgeworth. And how did you come to that conclusion?
It has both of Codopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy, back when we were still Codopia.
Ambassador Paella, this key was stolen from the Cadopian embassy 7 years ago. By Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the Great Fifi Yatagarasu, and I do not care what the little girl over there says about it.
Really?
You were not aware that Ms. Yu had broken into this embassy at that time.
I'm sorry. I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babal became its own independent nation.
See.
But if Manny was still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then.
Mr. Kojin and Ms. Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found Viatagarasu's key here in the present.
Here in the present, yes.
I think we might have a few threads to be tying together.
Bum, 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 ba, da, da, da.
These
Yeah.
two.
Connecting dots.
You've connected them.
The design on the knife's handle. It greatly resembles the special Ablaze species of butterfly.
It does, doesn't it? Plus, it says right here.
This knife is property
What
of
the-
the Republic of Babal.
Like, you could have just read it. You could have, like, just looked closer.
Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room.
If
Pardon?
it said it, why did we have to do a logic thing for it?
I don't fucking know.
Because
Alright.
people in this universe are stupid.
Yeah,
Incurably stupid.
Very stupid.
Well, it says we can't open this safe without a key,
Without the key, huh?
and apparently this key used to be used here.
At the embassy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
We know for a fact that the Yatagasu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim Mr. Kochin's pocket. Which leads me to think that it's perhaps the key to the personal safe in this office.
Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out.
It appears I was correct. The key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth.
Yep.
What do we have here?
Ooh, false bottom.
Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Yatagarasu made off with everything, sir?
No, Detective. I believe all we need is a close look. I won't rest until I've investigated inspected even, every suspicious-looking nook and or around here. Don't mock me.
For it being
Well,
empty, there's
You say it
a
every time.
suspicious looking thing down the bottom.
There is indeed.
There really is.
What is this here?
It looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir.
No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more to me like it's stuck to the safe. Stuck in the safe, even.
Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch, not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before.
Detective, I think you have it backwards. I think it's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe.
What do you mean?
What I mean to say is that the secret to the safe is that
It has two
compartments.
compartments.
It's not. It has a crack there.
It's completely empty! Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow. Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say that there is an extra bit of space behind the back wall of this safe. In other words, this safe has a second compartment.
What?
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I suppose that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct, and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there is no other lock or keyhole inside.
Isn't there?
Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on this safe.
Oh,
Awful
wow.
strange looking latch, ain't there?
Yeah. Yes, and I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock.
Professor Layton ass looking fucking puzzle. The safe and its locks. Alright then, since you're so sure of yourself, show me how you deduced your answer.
Oh, we gotta deduce it now, do we?
We
Deduce.
you.
You little Sherlock Holmes
Deduce.
motherfucker.
So yeah, there's this.
Mm-hmm.
Which looks...
Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
And we've got... this.
Yeah.
Which, I think if we take a look at it...
Give it a little
A
turnsy
little
doozy.
spinny, the spinny pin, spin pin, a spin spin, a spin, spin.
It's difficult to get it exact on this.
Yeah, when you're
don't
not using the touch
I'm
screen
good at
like
it.
that.
But the point is... Oh,
If you
no,
look
it's,
at
it's
the
never
if
gonna
you look
happen.
if you look at the blade dead on, it's exactly like the latch on
Yeah.
the door.
But now you've just got to get it dead on.
Yeah. That's...
Oh,
Vaguely?
It's yeah, there's a vine
there is a
motif.
vine motif. Blah blah blah. Even detective Gumshoe claims to see a star motif between the blade and the handle. There's a flower, and the key itself is a butterfly. The key itself was stolen by a Seattle pursuit 10 years ago by the KVM, so which suggests that this was made while Godofio was still existed as a country.
But the sixth star,
Okay.
6-pointed star, there it is, basically. It's the same shape.
Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Francisca?
I cannot say what
Don't
it
say
reminds me
anything.
of.
Don't fucking say anything. God.
I'm not
Then
saying
don't ask the
anything.
question.
You are just
Why did
disgusting.
you ask that?
Absolutely. I didn't ask anything. I
Ask.
just very clearly I was talking about the key.
No, that was not clear at all. I mean,
Oh
yes, it
my
was clear. because
God,
it's
it was
the right
clear.
answer. I mean, but like, you know, it also.
Jesus Christ.
It was clear.
Listen, just because you've never seen one in your life and I've seen plenty, okay?
Why on earth would I see one?
This is. I don't know. Maybe you were experimenting. I don't know your entire life story, okay? The shape, it does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's locking mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more.
Are you sure about that? Is that so? The person who used this safe, Mr. Cochin, made sure that this safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think that someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out?
I can't be serious. Are you saying that this hole in the keyhole to the hidden compartment of the angle? Jesus Christ. Are you saying that this hole in the... Oh my god. I hate this sentence. Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of this safe?
That is precisely what I'm saying.
Wait.
And I'll prove it to you right now. Jam this in. But the Atagarasu's key is the key that will open it.
The Atagarasu's key? Miles Edgeworth, this better be a very bad joke.
Why?
Because I have a whip in my hand and I'm not afraid to use it.
Sorry, but this is no joke. The Atagarasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe.
We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe. But the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key.
Right.
Just let me fucking try it.
Okay.
From memory, you don't have
No.
to get it very precise.
Alright, okay. Good.
There you go.
We got
there we
it.
go.
Let's go over this again, shall we? The Atagarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Kochin's safe in the Kodofian embassy. We confirmed that as fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now, let's take a look at the back end of the key. Looking at the knife portion head-on, what do you see?
What are you talking?
It appears that you've come to understand what I'm talking about. Well done. When viewed head-on, the knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole. The real function of the knife portion was to act as the key to the hidden portion of this safe.
Preposterous.
Mad you didn't figure it out, aren't you?
No, I knew it all along. I was just letting you have your fun.
Because it looks like a knife and was used like one to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago, we fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks, whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance.
Then it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside.
Oh shit, yes, you've been doing your own thing.
I've been doing my own thing. Did you forget?
I did.
See, hurry up and open that safe.
Yes, sir. Open it now, sir.
These items, they're...
It's a.
You're in the way now, Scruffy.
I didn't think I was in the way.
Oh.
Oh, baby. These pieces of art. They're identical to ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world.
Oh.
I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view.
Lest we forget, the charge years and years ago that Matt was being leveled against Manny Cochin was that he was part of a smuggling ring.
Yeah. I believe a more thorough examination is required. Let's look at some shit.
Let's go look at some shit.
These are pieces of stolen art from around the world.
I wonder how much they're worth. Especially this one.
Don't pick it up.
Eek!
Don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands. But do you have any idea? Hang on. Right, do you have any idea what would happen to you if one of them were to break?
Just me, or did she hit one of the pieces of art just now? Let's look at that paper. This is the document that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about.
Beats me, sir.
Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, Detective? Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is.
Well, we're gonna need someone who speaks Cadopian.
Yes. Should we find someone who speaks Cadopian? Is
Gee,
there anything else
it's
in
almost
here?
it's almost like there's an individual right in this very room who should be able to speak Cadopian.
Oh.
Hey.
Look at this document. Oh wait, no.
We haven't,
Oh,
we
we
haven't
don't
We can't
know.
done it.
actually show it to him.
Wait, let's go back. Let's go back.
Could you go
Yeah.
over here, please, man? Come this way. Run. All right. Okay. Hang on. Right.
I'm
Hang on.
stuck on the debris.
Hang on. Right.
I won't
won't
rest until
rest.
I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
All right. Maybe what's on this?
These
is
are
stolen
pieces of stolen art.
art. All right.
From around the world.
What's that? It's stolen art.
These are pieces of stolen art.
Blah blah. Scruffy is a dick.
The door.
To build this sort of trick into one's safe really is something.
Yeah, it's neat how the safe has two compartments, but what's really impressive is that at the other end of the key was another key. I totally hadn't noticed.
If Mr. Cochin was just paranoid, or if he had secrets of that greater value. I mean, probably both, innit?
Speaking of paranoid, I once sharpened both ends of my pencil. But then when
Why?
I went to erase something, I got all paranoid that I was going to stab myself.
Please refrain from dispensing your special brand of unrelated stories while on duty.
Yes, sir.
What's this? That's nothing. Okay. What's that? That's nothing as well. All right.
We just don't have them.
It seems like we should be able to pick it up, but like,
Yeah.
Look at the document again.
yeah, my
The
coach's
coach's name is
blah,
on the
blah, blah.
last page.
It's not in our logic, is it?
No, the logic is all used up.
Well, he said, look and cranny, so there's still something that needs to be clicked on here.
Yeah. What in the corner? We already done that one.
This one?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, art.
Art. This?
It appears that we found the key that the Yatagarasu, no, Mizu, stole 7 years ago.
Hmm.
Since it was originally from this embassy, maybe she came back to return it?
Pardon me. I don't think she's the type to be so kind as to do such a thing, Detective.
Okay, then what do you think, sir?
Callisto Yu. For what reason did she steal the key?
Don't know.
Is that everything?
As far as I can tell, we look at the actual door itself. Or this sort of-
Yeah.
yeah. See, paranoid.
I guess we can just
Scan the
exit it.
screen.
Woo!
just in case.
Fantastic.
Alright. And look at it again. He's still talking about suspicious
I won't rest
looks.
until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and or cranny. Let's try the plate.
Wait, did
I
we
think
not...
we already did.
God damn it!
Don't touch that. We've clicked
I
on
look up
everything, haven't we?
Should I look up a walkthrough?
I
Maybe.
am
Good,
2
dude.
steps ahead of you.
Yeah.
Hey. That's the door again. Normally he doesn't stop saying about nooks and crannies until you've clicked on everything in a scene.
Weird.
The back of the safe's a bit dirty, I guess.
Yeah?
Is there anything? No.
I think we have to look. We have to go to Franziska, I believe, rather than
Oh.
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
rather than
weird.
Elena.
That's not obvious at all.
Uh,
I'm stuck on the debris.
oh my god. I give up. Hey.
I can walk like a person. Mm.
Franziska,
Oh,
help us
Michael
out.
Edgeworth. I was definitely not zoning out.
What is
Valid.
it? I just got stuck on like 8 pieces of debris. It was really embarrassing.
I watched. It was very embarrassing. Let me tell you something. No. Let me tell you something. Oh, that fucking TikTok audio. It's like, let me tell you something. So let me tell you something. If you see this, it's funny. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know what this is.
Okay. I get that you're fucking old. Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate.
Sure.
And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect.
What with the giddy glint in her eyes? Oh, God.
I'm so ready to hurt you.
I don't think that will really be necessary, Franziska.
Oh, really? Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you're still under me.
I thought Franziska was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. As this surely can't be related to this. So then why is she here at this embassy?
Wow, I wonder why we found all the
He's about-
stolen art at an
he's
embassy
about to
where
figure it
Francisca
out.
happened to be. I was investigating the Alabastian. Oh my god, I can't say that. I was investigating at the Alabastian embassy when I got the wind of this mess.
Ah, that's right. Viatagarasu was due to appear at that embassy as well.
Yeah, the difference is that we didn't have a fire over there. Just bluntly, we didn't have a fire over there. Although there was an incident at the Alabastian embassy as well.
Oh.
But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Ablaze embassy.
Ugh. Ah, so Agent Lang is here as well, huh?
Yes, your second boyfriend. I see you've met. Well, he's in the Alabastian embassy acting as a bodyguard for Alabastador. Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there.
I'm sure he's being extremely normal.
The most normal, like you.
I'm normal in a completely different way.
So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl, the one that's been following you around for no apparent reason.
That's my daughter.
I'm Hang on, how did you... Do I want to ask? Like, how that happened, like...
You're at now, Francisca. How do you feel?
That's strange, considering I was not at Ads 2 weeks ago. What is the gestation period of you? Jesus. Is he perhaps trying to be the Yatagarasu?
Kay would never harm a soul, sir.
Hey. How do I know this name?
You remember, do you not, about the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday.
So she's that feisty little girl.
Kay has been on the trail of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here.
Sorry.
Looking for the... Sorry, I got distracted. Looking for the one that took her father's life.
I see.
Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu keeps tricking us all.
I'm sure I'm so glad that you are batting so hard for Kay. It's like, it's the sweetest thing. I love you so much. How so?
The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret.
Interesting.
But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles. You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract, and it's going on the rap sheet.
I love it.
If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight.
That you know of.
I do wonder, though, if
Well, then
Callisto you really is the Yatagarasu.
Yes, don't we? Don't we wonder? Do we piece? Do we have
Yeah,
enough actually?
Let's throw some threads together.
Oh, we've only got these. Why is she here? And she's supposed to be overseas in pursuit of a smuggling ring. And the card won the Yatagarasu was still the MC's dirtiest secret. Could
I feel like a smuggling ring is quite the dirty secret, is it not?
It could be.
Fuck yes. To steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Yatagarasu was out to steal is in this very room? Sorry.
Dun dun dun.
Dirty secret.
Yes, it's the song by the All American Rejects.
Oh no, I know this one.
Oh, God help us.
Francisca, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? And I'm not talking about your dating life.
I didn't even want to go there. You already did. She's... Maya will be hearing about this, and she is not going to be pleased.
Something tells me this is no coincidence.
In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Beverly's embassy. The head of a smuggling operation.
I think I might just need to ask Francisca about her smuggling case in more depth.
Hey. I'm still stood right here.
Francisca, when we last talked, you said you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. I suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that.
Yeah. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off.
This accounting document. Oh dear.
It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not. It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast.
Page 2 out of 3, it looks like. In the top right.
Reminds me of something.
For you see, this type of paper was made only in the Kingdom of Codopia. Which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabas and Babal is the head. The one behind the strings pulling the one behind. Oh my god. The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring.
That's Franziska for you. She's amazing, pursuing this case with all she has.
Is that problem?
Straight up a compliment right there.
I'm complimenting
Oh
you
my
in
God,
my head.
That's so
Not out loud.
embarrassing. Oh my god, you tend to speak a lot. Oh lord, I don't know how to tell you.
Okay, now I can look at things. Let's go, let's go, let's go!
I think we have to present.
Is this what somehow connects to any of the evidence that I hold?
Perhaps
Oh,
it's this
yes, it
missing
is.
page.
Take a good look at these documents, Franziska.
It says that there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here.
Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3?
Well, it certainly looks that way.
Once again, we are counting to 3 with Edgeworth.
One smuggling document. Two smuggling documents. 3 smuggling documents.
Well done, everyone.
Oh dear. By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer. And it seems that what you have found... No, that's not the line. And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for.
Yes, and with this it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Ablaze ink.
What?
Ablaze ink.
Ablaze ink is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported.
And that reason is...
Special.
None of your fucking business, no.
Okay, fair enough.
That's classified. That's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know. In any case, it seems as if the head of a smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Cochin.
Base was in an embassy. Thus, it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation.
Oof. It's so frustrating. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice.
Well, even if he is dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds.
You expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested, unless you pay me like $500. Like $200.
Franziska, You must know that Manny-Kochan was the suspect in the KG-8 incident.
Of course I know. On top of being the head of the smuggling ring. There is the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved. And then I will whip someone. I will whip someone real fucking hard.
I did the investigation.
Congratulations.
Are you
Oh.
done investigating? Sorry.
It's alright. How are we all feeling?
I feel like this is a good place to stop.
Yeah, a good place
Yeah.
to drop off.
Solid
I think.
choice, yeah.
Pretty
Investigation
sure we're just
complete.
about to go into an interrogation here.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
believe so. I'm sure I bound save to one of these buttons. But no, I'm gonna have to click it manually.
Ew, clicking manually.
Ugh, I know, right? Ugh.
Yeah.
Unique song for this bit as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
Cozy.
Love,
What's it
love a
like
bit
her,
of
like-
harpsichord.
Reddy pink eyes. Matches her outfit. Very coordinated.
Oh, cute.
Well, yeah, this case is already very
We have a
quick
roster.
and intense. Yeah,
Yeah.
this guy.
You can see what I mean
Age
now. This
deceased.
is intense.
Sorry.
Yes, indeed.
Age dead.
We've got Callisto Yu. Claimed to be the Atakarasu and then made her escape. Gumshoe. No one knows how old she doesn't talk about herself, I guess.
Ageless and
She's an
eternal.
immortal. She wanders from tree to tree.
She's a robot.
Daughter of my mentor.
Manfred.
Yeah, Manfred.
Manfred. That man.
His name is... What's his name? Coleus. Coleus?
Elias.
Callias.
Callias Polino.
Coleus Paleno.
Sounds like.
We've got that picture.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Look at his jaw.
Yeah, good grief.
Mm.
Lost secretary to the AMB.
Alex, you like this one?
Hmm?
Callias Poleno is actually a proper, like, genealogical name.
Oh.
Known by the common names Moorland Clouded Yellow, Poleno Sulphur, and Pale Arctic Clouded Yellow.
Ooh,
It's a butterfly.
it's a butterfly.
Oh,
Oh.
of course. You know, that's their symbol. I see.
Uh-huh.
I see.
Ah.
He's quite literally named after a butterfly.
Wow. Oh my god, and the other ambassador.
I forget what his name is.
I'm excited to
He's
find
like-
out who this other fucker is.
Alba. It's
He's
like
a-
tree
he's
or
a- he's a
something
piece of
named
work.
After. Cursius? Like named after a tree, I think. And
Kersis,
it's like-
yeah,
it's a-
Kersis Alba.
And their motif is like a flower type deal.
Mm-hmm.
That's fun. Well, there you go. There you go.
Hey, we
Cool.
did
We'll do
it.
some more investigating next week.
Yeah, we'll be back. We'll be going through case 5, the last case of this one. Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah.
playing, everyone.
Mm, We're so
Yeah.
close.
We are.
Very fun, as always.
It is.
Yay.
Lovely.
When we come back, we'll be hopefully freeing Kay from the Shinar's clutches, but I suppose we shall see.
Please.
Sorry,
Poor
Kay.
baby.
Just hang on. I'll have to let go of you if she's talking to us.
Please. It's gonna be like a week of this, so I'm gonna lose like all my hair.
Stay perfectly still.
Mm. Can you like at least like get me dinner later?
No.
Or like okay. Like coffee or okay.
Completely shut down.
We'll find you someone, Kai. It's fine.
Well, yeah. See you guys next week in that case.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, guys.
Good night,
have
everyone.
a great night. Great week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a
Catch
good
you all
one.
later.
Control.
Love you all. Take care of
Love
yourselves.
you all.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye bye.
Good night. Good night.